What's going on? Edmund here. So today I'm going to talk about the dangers of putting everything about your online business in one basket. So in the past few weeks, we have seen Facebook profiles being suspended at random. There was a Meta outage happened just like last week, all right? Facebook ad accounts get disabled in some waves. This is not new. It's been going on and off for the last several years. And hey, even on my side, I had one of my Stripe accounts got closed out of nowhere from the left field. Even though we didn't do anything wrong or illegal, we didn't do spamming, we don't show any unusual online behavior. And as for that particular Stripe account, there were zero chargebacks, zero disputes, in fact, zero refunds in the 2 years we had that account. So here's the reality. It's a wake-up call for everyone that none of us own any of these platforms, right? Whether it's on social media, whether it's your payment processor. Yes, I'm talking about two different things, but it does matter, all right? So whatever you and I post on social media, for example, it becomes the property of that platform, all right? And crazy as it sounds, any of these platforms can close down your account, or anyone's for that matter, okay, at any time. And yes, they have the right to do that. Okay, it's in their acceptable use policy. So you don't have to do anything wrong for that to happen or for that to get triggered. Hey, sometimes even glitches do happen because nowadays they also have their own built-in AI. And what if the AI decided that there's something a little bit weird about your account? All right, and there goes your account, right? And you're not going to say sorry about it. Okay, now this is scary, and for beginners, all right, they don't see these problems until much later, especially when they start making more, they grow their business more, and they have a more consistent income. Maybe they do their own launches, they have their marketing channels, and then bam, the whole thing comes down like a house of cards. Now, I'm telling you this right now so that you can be better prepared, all right? So I don't care whether you are a beginner, you already have some experience, or you're already ahead. In fact, while you are ahead, you want to get all your bases covered. Do not rest on your laurels like I did a few years ago. And even though this thing happened to us like very recently, we are a lot better prepared this time. When I say we, I'm talking about me and my business partners, my company. All right. So I think we can look at it in two stages. Okay. Stage number one, if you are a beginner, you're just getting started. Yeah, sure. Just get going. All right. You don't want to like diversify too much just yet. You just want to get going, build your business up, get your marketing channels, get the money in first. Okay. At this point, you don't want to complicate anything just yet. Okay. Fair enough. Now, when you start making some money, you're starting to like get the tempo, you kind of like figure out what's going on in the business. Stage number two, you want to start diversifying and do it ASAP. Don't get comfortable, don't get complacent, all right? That was a big mistake I did last time that cost me my office. I was paying my employees from my personal savings, all right? I was really down in the gutters at the time, all right? So you do not want to make the mistake I did. Okay, so let's talk about diversification, all right? When I say diversify, I don't just talk about your traffic methods. I also talk about the way you receive your payments. In fact, you should always have a plan B, plan C, plan D wherever you can on just about anything. Okay, so let's talk about traffic right now. If you are over reliant on Facebook ads, in as much as I think it's effective for digital offers, you want to start looking for other sources. So to me, YouTube advertising is a great second source. Leverage on affiliates as well. I used to do a lot of launches back in the heyday. It was really profitable. It was quite accelerating as well. But now, even though I may have toned down on getting affiliates, but I still get affiliate partners every now and then. So I'm not resting on my laurels over here. Very important. Okay. And you know, no matter what kind of launches you do or what kind of like traffic methods you're using, ultimately we are gunning for that mailing list. So whether you're having customers, whether you're getting prospects, or both for the matter, this is the asset that you are actually owning right now. All right. So you have control over this. So if Facebook come and go, if any social media platforms come and go, or heck, your account goes down, okay, with any of these platforms, you are not entirely out of business because you already own the mailing list. These people know you. They have bought something from you before. They trust you, all right? So you can migrate to any like email marketing platform and still like reach out to them, all right? In fact, I would argue if you are quite a people person, you can even get their WhatsApp number and message them, all right? Sometimes I might even do that, okay? Not in a spammy way, of course, yeah, but at least I'm in the top of their consciousness, all right? So That's one thing that none of these platforms can take away from you. Okay, in fact, all your marketing efforts is to actually build up that mailing list, because why? The money is in the list. All right, it's a very timeless saying. Now let's talk about the payment methods, and this is a work in progress on my part. All right, so years ago in 2020, PayPal shut down all my accounts. They stole $20,000 in excess from all my accounts over there. And since then, I have been on the lookout for reliable payment processors. Now, today I am using Stripe. I have a few accounts with them. It's still way better than PayPal, despite what happened not too long ago. But I think, as you guys heard from my story, and maybe you heard from other people, Stripe is not exempted from doing that kind of thing. What if they one day they decide that your account is kind of like presents a high risk? That was what they told me, by the way. My account presents a high risk, even though it's got no history of chargebacks, disputes, refunds whatsoever in the 2 years of that account. Okay, so I'm always on the lookout for other payment methods. There's one I recommend for digital product sellers. You can use this thing called DG Store 24. In fact, I did a full-fledged video tutorial about it quite a while back. Let's see if I can put up the link over there, or maybe you can check out the comments or description. That's one way. And as of the time of this video this week, I just got a call off with an account rep from AirWallex. It's an Australian company. They have also set foot in Singapore. And just a couple of months ago, they started having an office in Malaysia. All right, so pretty cool. So it's quite optimistic. They do support our nature of business in terms of like doing online training, digital products, webinars, done for you service. All right. And really, hey guys, I'm not seeing other trainers or my peers like, looking hard enough into this kind of thing. And I'm not stopping here, by the way. I'm also looking into other payment methods, whether in Singapore, in Malaysia, or even internationally as well. So hopefully, guys, you will hear from me again about finding out all of this, because I think it's very important. Most of us, we just want to make money and have a peace of mind, right? And I believe that we want to feel secure after, making that hard-earned income, and you don't want it to be swindled under some kind of pretext nonsense of high risk, unacceptable, but they have no problem accepting your account in the first place, right? So it's kind of weird. I can get into like a long conspiracy theory about those things, but that's a video for another time. All right, so that's my video for today. If you're listening to this right now, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify ASAP. All right, so it's Edmund here. I'll see you the next time around. Take care.